yeah, the tutorial, because it's always the button I press by accident. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. I had like a thought about maybe not doing the bikers levels, because I'm really excited about moving on to the next game, but I feel like the biker is like the cooler character. So let me get like a workable distance from the monitor, because it's actually ripping my eyeballs apart at the moment. And let's cut some throats, or you know, not. Sweet mercy. So in my off time, it makes it sound like I don't have any off time at all from work. I have like a lot, and I'm going to be off for about like four days in a second. Well, not a second. In a few days on this Friday, since I'm going to a wedding reception, and because I'm at the point where I would absolutely love to have some time off. Work's been like hectic enough. So it's going to be even more off time. Can I throw stuff? I've got throw knives, okay. And you can't pick up guns, is that right? Yeah, so that's what's special about this dude. Can we not aim? Excuse me? Please allow me to aim. I was like locked on to that guy. Okay, that's fine. We were still learning. That's fine. Give me my knives back. Thank you. Good. I'm super accurate. Oh no! Oh, that was the wrong side. So in my off time, as we'll continue to refer to it, I've been reading a Raymond Chandler novel called The Big Sleep, which is like the famous first like detective novel that dude wrote. Well, not. I don't know if it's his first detective novel, but it's his first one about this famed character called Philip Marlowe. A name I'm still not crazy about. The Marlowe bit is pretty cool. I actually like that. That's like an old whaling name. It feels like, I don't know why whaling, but that always seems like a cool profession. Although maybe I'm just a bit jaded because that was in Dishonored, and I like the world that was built in that game quite a lot. But the Philip bit never really struck me as a good detective name. Oh no, we're good. Cheeky. Not so cheeky. Good. Let me just recollect my knives. Thank you all. What are you doing? Okay. And I'm enjoying it so far. I was afraid that I might be a bit out of touch with the language, or the language might be a bit out of touch with our modern era. But it's actually pretty readable. And a lot of the kind of language and the vernacular is like surprisingly, it's surprisingly simple. It's like definitely no he doth betrothed this betwixt wife. My god, a weapon finally unlocked. Such a gracious gift from the gods. A new mask! It's wreck! Like, hold up, any conversation about boring old books from the 1920s, written by a guy who was born in the 1800s, a dart. Okay. I mean, I can't even use it anyway, because this guy can't even pick up any weapons. So, fine. Ah, it's Mark. Looks like you missed your delivery last night. We've got another parcel for you today. Please drop it off at details. Our clients will not tolerate further delays. Click. Let's just zoom on down these steps and then these ones. Yes, it's a detective novel, and it's set in California, a little place you might not know. It's called Hollywood. And I really wanted to read it because I really like that film, The Nice Guys, starring a couple of people you might know. Ryan, not Philly, Gosling, and then the dude who was Maximus Aurelius Decimus in Gladiator. Why go to the expense of saying the entirety of the full name? Because, just to show the ridiculousness, that is the fact that I cannot remember the name of the actor. Russell Crowe, there we go. But it came to mind much less quickly than the full, very much unfamiliar name that was his character in Gladiator. Also, like, sincerely, one of the greatest films of the era in which it was created. What? Did someone throw a cigarette at me? It was such a quiet, secret death. Yeah, but it had pizzazz. That move had pizzazz. Must be a like silenced pistol. Let me murder you guys. And get away with it. Which I guess is the main problem. There we go. I do not remember this level. This music. It's too hyper. Oh, okay. I'm still so close to the screen though. It's giving me like absolute mind ache. Absolute vodka mind ache. So we can't go in there yet. These guys we need to lure out. Okay, I'm good with that. Good, yeah. We can't take this. We can throw this. And there's a dog there. Okay. We didn't need to lure it that time. That was very lucky. These guys we can wait for. That's fine. Oh. Fast. We could come down here. There's no window, which is like the greatest threat in this game. Okay, we've got a plan though. We can sometimes risk it and pop our heads in there. Good, good. How is a knife? How is a meat cleaver of this size able to? Oh fuck! Able to chop these guys in twain, betwixt. Oh, okay, yeah. Learn. If you run in here and go for the gun guy first, yeah, you're good. You're golden. Oh, you saw what was happening though. But it's an enjoyable book. Only like 50 pages in, but it's only 250 pages long, so it's enough. I kind of feel to get an idea, not of the overall story. That's ridiculous. Like who's starting a book that begins with a dude throwing two young kids out of his garden because they saw each other for their full nakedness, and was able to work out that by the end, some unrelated guy, thousands and thousands of years further on, leads to some 33-year-old kid getting strung up on a big cross. It's almost like some JoJo shit, like generation upon generation of related people, and some stuff happening to them, except there's no Joe Jesus. And also, you know, the fact that the people at the beginning are related to the people at the end, when the people at the beginning are all that creation had at the very start, it's kind of inevitable, really. Where are my knives? Oh, there's glass. There's glass. It's not even. There's no timeline in which that was possible. There's two people in here with guns. That's how it's such a death ring. Okay. Where did my knives go though? Did I leave them behind? I mustn't have picked them up again. Good. So there are dudes down there, but they don't have guns. This shot I'm worried about because they could get me down there. Oh, okay, but there is amazingly some glass there. Who gave this guy a life? Ahem. Ahem. Dick. These guys always have guns? Okay. Well, two of them always have guns, yeah. Good, good. I should be thinking hard though, because I should be thinking how do we get past the bit after this. Because these guys up here I do not know how to get. And you don't really want to be in a situation where you've done the entire level, only to come back here and you still haven't got them. I think we try and lure them using the glass, but... Oh, we need the knives really. There you go. Okay, so you need to wait for that guy. This section, I think you can ignore those guys. They're just going to come around here and get slaughtered though. Yeah. Look at my combine harvester of people. Okay, and then these ones. I mean, this worries me. You kind of want to lure them. And then this guy, there's a stall. Okay, that's fine. And then, yeah, okay, we're good. The puzzle of life and death has been completely controlled and manipulated. We're good. Easiest shit in this rocking world. Next weapon, maybe 10 billion points. What? Only 500 points? Was there like a giant gulf between like the easy weapons and these like late game ones, but there's like now a very small set of gaps between them? Thanks Lee for the most tame way to describe what's going on. I mean, like there's a hurdles race, and then but in the middle of the hurdle race there is like an ocean, but so once you cross the ocean you're just back to regular hurdles again. Like the hurdles you had before the ocean. It's Jane? Jane Margolis? The chick that Walter White left to die in Breaking Bad Series 3. You know, daughter of Q from Star Trek. Fancy, okay. This guy's place is way nicer because he actually has like real friends, although I wouldn't call someone sitting on my toilet all day a real friend. I call them a real arsehole. High scores still... You need to get high scores to unlock more... Okay. Oh. I don't need to kill these guys. But there's a difference between need and want, right? I think Sartre said that? No, I have no idea. I'm just going to move my arms like this, and if you get in my way and get hurt, then it's your own fault. Na, na. Not like this. Not in a way that was foretold by my own self. Leave me! Good. You did have your chance. You had an entire playthrough up to yourself. I mean that... But that actually can't be the entire level, right? Yeah, you can't. You're right. Grat. Absolutely grat.